Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone, and happy New Year. May 2024 bring you lots of wealth and prosperity and happiness and love. And welcome back to Minecraft Morndas, where I just enjoy playing Minecraft every Monday and share my experience with all of you, uploading in conjunction with my Skyrim Deathless Let's Play. Where we left off, we had just made ourselves a little home. It's nothing too crazy, but it gets the job done for now, and that's all we can really ask for at the moment. I may as well make use of this little villager while he's here. We're going to trap him so he can't go anywhere, and now he is a permanent tenant in our home. Today I would like to go on a little mining trip. Iron will be very nice. We can make things with iron, new tools and lots of machines and contraptions. It appears like I need a little bit more wood before we delve into the depths of whatever cavern we come across. But I don't particularly mind digging up this coal right here. Coal is very good. We needed some because we need to make some torches. We simply do not have enough material for me to be comfortable exploring the earth bones. I'm really glad they updated the textures for raw iron and some of the other things in present Minecraft, because this is a pretty old texture pack. I honestly didn't really expect them to. I'm not entirely sure how much iron I would like, but I would certainly like a nice little bit. I feel like 52 torches should be a decent enough amount. As I mentioned last video, I've been taking care of my grandfather lately. I've been staying with him and everything, making sure he's okay. He had an open heart surgery and it really took a toll on him because he's not a very healthy person, but he's getting better and he's getting stronger by the day. I was just lying in bed with him holding his hand a moment ago. He's not been sleeping very well lately. I have not been sleeping very well lately either. And while I may be uploading this on New Year's Day, I'm actually recording this on December 26th, the day after Christmas. And the reason I'm still using this model, even though it's not Christmas anymore, is because I feel like it's New Year's, so it is still the holiday season by technicality, and I feel really nice and pretty and everything. And I would have hated to only use this model once before putting it away in my hard drive until next year. It looks to me like we're gonna need to do a little bit of adventuring. Find a nice cave with some iron. Oh dear, no skeleton. Oh, okay. Oh good, we've got a third, prisoner. I wanted to say thrall, I wanted to say slave, I wanted to say serf, but I decided on prisoner. Some of those words have some negative connotations historically anyway. Shoot. Oh my gosh. This is a little rough. How we're gonna get through this, I do not know. This does give me a chance to cook up some food though, thankfully. Gosh. They're so ridiculous. Like, there's no reason to be that freaking extra. It doesn't help that health regeneration is so ridiculously slow either. I may as well use my one piece of iron to make a shield. We're just gonna have to cut down another tree. Oh my goodness. That is so ridiculous. Okay, bedtime, right. We have to find ourselves another tree. I don't believe this is iron, I think it's copper. Oh yes, this is copper. I may as well take it anyway. I need to make a proper staircase leading out of this little trench. This little pit where my home is. I'll work on that a bit later. For now, I'll just make something that works. Now, we have to be cautious not to go very far, because I don't want to lose my home. However, if I do, I could just turn on coordinates or whatever. But I want to do it my way. I may head over to that forest over there. And while I have been thinking about going and mining some iron, there are some captive iron golems here that could certainly suffice to meet my needs. Perhaps I'll just settle for going mining though. However, the first thing that I'm gonna do is head over to this forest. I hope my grandfather gets better. He has been. I just need him to keep taking things slow while my dad and I take care of him. He's been doing fine. Well, that looks nice. Okay, well then. Oh shit. Battery saver just turned on from my laptop. I got scared it was gonna die on me. Yum. Excellent. Dear me, I think I spy some more iron over there. You know, my grandfather... Oh, that's a creeper. It looks like a dwarven sphere. Interesting. My grandfather told me that I can stay and live with him as long as I want. He also told me that he will be very supporting and accepting of whoever I am, because I'm helping him in his time of need. And it made me really happy to hear him say that. Am I still going to be cautious and discreet around him? Yes. But do I feel a tad bit more comfortable? Also yes. Eat snowball. Is that... Oh, okay, that's diorite. I thought it was deep dark for a minute. Some of you may have noticed that I feel a lot more comfortable recording videos rather than streaming. I do still stream because I do like interacting with all of you, and it's also like the platform that I'm currently making the most money on. But I really enjoy recording quite a lot, and that's because I feel like there's a barrier between me and the viewers while I'm recording. And it's not in a bad way, it's in a good way. God, these monsters are freaking strong, dude. And there's so many of them down there. How am I gonna clear them out? When I say it creates a barrier between myself and the viewer, I mean that in a positive way. I don't mean that in a negative way. I don't like having to think on the fly all the time when I'm streaming. I like to get immersed in the game that I'm playing, and I like to adventure around and enjoy myself. I like to escape the real world for a bit, so to speak. And I like to make this my world. It's a little bit harder to do that and a little bit more difficult to roleplay in games that I'm playing with. Skyrim, for example, I like to speak with the characters and read their dialogue. Well, it's a little bit hard when somebody like redeems a fucking poop sound effect for the 18 billionth time. And like, yeah, I mean, it's harmless. I'm not like upset about it or anything. It's just like, come on, you know? Or when people ask me certain questions that lead into other questions that lead into a big discussion about the real world. My friend Belisium put it really well when she said, yeah, so you're trying to enjoy the game you're playing, but you have these people here to kind of just be like, hey, Envy, why aren't you being Envy? Why aren't you being the cute and cuddly little princess to give us attention? But you don't want to do that, hence the reason you're playing the game, to take your mind off of real life. I think that's a very good way to put it, because it feels pretty spot on. I'm gonna have to return to this cave. It appears that I am in need of some food. I do have enough iron to go and get a little farm started. All I really needed was enough iron to make a bucket. So, perhaps I will head home with the goodies in my pockets. I learned everything I know about this game through trial and error. Now, there have been times when I've looked up some redstone machinery and stuff, and some contraptions, just to make my life a little bit easier. But for the majority of the time, I've learned through trial and error. You don't go into caves without ample wood, so that way you'll be able to make new tools in the event that your tools will break. And now I'll make a mad dash home. I don't really know how to handle all the positive attention people give me. I'm not used to it. It's not just online either, it's in person too. I was part of a really toxic friend group, hyper-masculinity, yeah, all that fun, charming stuff. And it was after I kind of like separated myself from them, I started really just trying to groom myself and present myself better for the world, and just be myself, not lie to myself about who I am just to appease Benjamin. And well, here I am now, and I must be doing something right, because as I'm recording this, there's 1,855 of you subscribed to my YouTube channel, so yeah, eat that, Benjamin. Well, I think I would like to make a potato farm, and that way we will be able to keep ourselves fed. So I think that is a very good expense of my iron. I would also like to go hunting and get some more food. Unfortunately, in a snow biome, there's not many options for food sources. So I'll really have to scrounge for some rabbits or something. I don't really want to make an above ground farm because, well, I just don't. I'd rather make an underground hydroponics facility. You see, one water source block will fertilize farm tiles, 4 blocks in any direction. Oh, we have another prisoner. Perfect. Yum. Look at that. And now we're gonna fill this with potatoes. After we mate... Oh, excellent. We already have a wooden slab. You see, we can just put a slab right over the water, and it waterlogs the slab, and now we can walk over it and everything. Thankfully, we live in a snow biome, so there's going to be an abundance of husks that we can kill for bones. The husks are those little skeletons that shoot the slowness arrows, by the way. I'm thinking while I'm waiting for these potatoes to grow and while I'm waiting for them to become a reliable food source for me, I may make myself a little fishing pond. That being said, I thank you all so very much for watching. If you liked the video, please consider leaving a like, subscribing, and sharing with your friends. I hope to see you all again soon. Mwah.